Welcome to Front Page Index. My name is Alex Datig. President Trump has made his feelings about immigration very clear. If you don't like America, leave. But for Democrats, that translates into racism, bigotry, xenophobia, and a whole list of other things that have nothing to do with securing the border, protecting our national security, vetting asylum seekers, and making sure Americans are first in line for services meant for Americans. The truth of the matter really is that legal immigrants who have full legal standing as American citizens are constantly victimized by those who are in the country illegally. Their entire aim is to scam the American people out of their future and hoodwink legal immigrants who play by the rules. One example of this is what is going on in Minnesota. A massive COVID fraud scandal by a network of Somali groups in Minnesota was uncovered by SBA Administrator Kelly Loeffler, exposing a $1 billion COVID fraud scandal, which included SBA PPP loans and food programs involving both federal and state funds. More specifically, as part of the fraud, the Gateway Pundit reports 70 members of the Somali community in Minnesota stole $250 million in COVID funds intended to feed children. And if that isn't shocking enough, Gateway Pundit also reports that Congresswoman Ilhan Omar held parties at one of the key restaurants named in the fraud, and that she knew one of its now convicted owners and one of her own staffers was also convicted, both for stealing millions. While shocking, but unfortunately for Americans, expected, uncovering this fraud is nothing new. After finding out how many driver licenses were given to illegals, including truck drivers who ended up killing people, we can only wonder how many of these people even voted illegally. Condoning this criminal conduct means the end of America as we know it. The impact of the Trump policies can be felt across the globe. Other countries watch in horror because they must be wondering how much longer they can depend on aid from the US if anyone can just come into our country and rip us off. No one wants to see illegals pouring into our country, draining our resources while destroying the quality of life Americans have worked hard for and rightly deserve. President Trump says America is at a pivotal point where we either recapture the America we know or let it sink into the abyss of the third world. It's time we take back the quality of life standards that keep America great. From the front lines of America's leading political news and opinion, I'm Alex Datig with Front Page Index, current events, law, crime, and politics for you.